What's up guys? Here we have 13 minutes of both my workouts today. I'm going to talk rubbish for the full 13 minutes, so please put up with me. But I'll give you the description of what I've done in the description box below. I'll also talk you through my work sets. So this was at 7:30 on a Saturday morning before my clients, doing rack pulls or half deadlifts, whatever you want to call them. 190 kilos for 6 reps each time. I'm fairly happy with my form, but if you think it can be improved, let me know as always. I'm making some lovely noises when I'm doing this, but it was good. It felt good, it felt strong, nothing was sore. Got the weight up, and the only thing I had before this was a lovely protein pancake, which is a lovely breakfast. So 3 sets of 6. This is the first back and bicep workout of my 4-week cutting experiment. So if you don't know, I'm doing all my carbs after 6 o'clock, no cardio, and training twice a day. So this is what you're getting. Really just an experiment, just to prove a point that if you're trying to lose fat, you don't need to do cardio, you don't need to cut out carbs by a certain time. You need to be in a caloric deficit for the whole day. So 6 o'clock comes, and most days on my training days I'm hitting 250 to 300 grams of carbs and loving life, can't complain. So my form here isn't the greatest, but I'm working on it. My pull-ups are my weak point, so I'm doing them with chains here. I start to struggle at 3 or 4, which, I mean, it's not a lot of weight. I know I'm carrying a little bit more around the midriff, but yeah, technique wasn't great. Tried to swing up to that one, but didn't even help. So I think I just went for 4 or 5 on this next one. But as I said, I'll write down what I got in the description box. I've got no idea why I haven't been doing pull-ups in the past, but I'm going to start doing them because it felt great. Here is my, oh yeah, I'm curling the squat rack guys, it's happening, but I've got the whole gym to myself, so don't you worry, I'm not one of those bros. Try to keep my form as strict as possible, 50 kilos here. If I do cheat a little bit on the way up, I really try and focus on that control on the way down. Control the negative, make sure I feel it in the biceps rather than swinging it up with my front delts and my lower back. So yeah, that's my bicep curls. Oh, a little bit nasty there. Yeah, nothing too exciting. Probably go for one more here. So yeah, morning lifting heavy, stimulate my central nervous system, gets you ready for night time. So aiming for 6 reps tops. Here's the EZ bar with 15 aside, so I think our EZ bar is 15 kilos. Again, try to get strict form. Might be going a little bit too fast here, but that's a good thing about the video. Next time I'll make sure I slow it down. I'm working it myself, so I kind of get lost in the moments, and I had some clients this morning, so this workout was pretty rushed, but it felt good. I think I only had time to do 2 sets of biceps, so that's how rushed it was. And moving on to this is my hypertrophy. This is my PM session, which I done about 4 o'clock. I think the first set I felt a little bit too far back, so you can see my wrists are a little bit bent, and I'm cheating a little bit. So I usually try and squeeze in that peak contraction. We're doing 4 sets of 12 here, a minute rest. Not great form, but again, I'm aware of it. So that, I think it was more the positioning that messed me up there. So here I've put more weight on, but I've moved the boxes a little bit further forward so you can get more of a squeeze. Keeping the elbows close, pulling right through to my back. Try to get the full contraction on those lats. As you can see, try to keep my head nice and steady. And as I fatigue, I'm not used to 12 reps with 60-second rest. I've been doing 5 reps with 3 minutes rest for the past 12 weeks, so this is all new. And here it is, tops off. As I said, this is week 1 of my cut, and I officially bulked. So I never wanted to put on a lot of body fat, but a trip to Scotland and some overtraining contributed to some pretty epic binges. I think the most that I recorded was 11,500 calories in one day. So this is time to deal with it. Pretty motivated. I had my top off just to make sure that I could see what I'm working, what I'm trying to get off. It looks like I've put on a little bit of muscle, but as you can see, I've got a little bit of a tie around the belly, so working on getting that off. 4-week cut, as I said, no cardio, just 2-a-day workouts. Carbs are fairly high. Just now my low days are 240, high days are 325, so fairly high. That's the last of my rows. So I think this is my second set of my dumbbell rows. First set was from behind, and you don't want to see that ass. So I didn't give you the pleasure of watching that. So it's my second set, side on. I think I realised that my elbow wasn't coming high enough, so my third set, I think I had a word with myself and started increasing my range of motion so I can get more lat activation. Try to come all the way down here so I can get a full stretch. Again, this was quite tough, just more endurance. I'm not used to 12 reps, as I said, and I ended up dragging in a little bit. So let me know what you think of my technique, what I can do different. I think my next set's a little bit better, making a little bit of noise here. But my neck and my traps are quite tight, so you can see my head naturally wants to come forward at the bottom of the rep. You can see the tension in my neck. So here, my elbow's coming up a little bit higher, which is better for lat activation. And I'm trying to push the dumbbell forward so I can squeeze all the way back. So that's it, my dumbbell rows, nothing fancy. A lot of people like to put their knee on the bench and support it that way, but I just feel this way you still get more of a range of motion on the lat and your core gets activated a little bit more. Just makes it a little bit more effective, but it's just my personal preference. Little cheat rep to finish there. You can see a little bit better from this angle. You can see the gut hanging out a little bit, but that's going to come off in the next few weeks. As it stands, been doing my diet stroke training program 4 or 5 days now. Supposedly lost 1% of body fat, but whether I believe that or not, I'll see. I'm going to take measurements the next day or two, and then that'll be a better indicator. So a bit more consistency. I apologise for those horrific reps. So this is my, I call it a squat cable row. I'd maybe say I'm leaning a bit too far forward here. The next set, I addressed that. Just try to get a full stretch, full contraction. Nothing exciting. I'm not even getting a full contraction in this set, so you'll see the next set, you can actually see the difference. I lean forward a little bit more and contract my elbows back. Yeah, I think I'm happier with that, just adjusting my position. And you might think I'm cheating when I start to lean forward, but as I said, it's just to get full stretch in the lats, full contraction, and that is it. Felt like a good workout today, plenty of energy, not too depleted. I'll probably reduce my carbs by 25 grams on all days, maybe 30-35 grams, depending what the scales say on Monday. But yeah, that's it. And this is my last set here. More the same, I think it's my last set. Yeah, just focus on that contraction, felt good. So my musculature I'm fairly happy with. Conditioning, obviously not, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm working on it, and hopefully I can make some progress. Sorry guys, the MacBook played some games there, so I never knew if it was recording or not, but supposedly it was, so I was talking rubbish as always. Here's my dumbbell bicep curls. You can see my beautiful gut. Not happy with that at all, but you guys will see progress hopefully, and I'll keep you updated for anyone who cares. You can see I'm speeding it up a little bit, so I think I managed to slow it down the next set. But if you look at where I'm grabbing the dumbbells, I'm grabbing them a little bit closer to the top. That overloads the head of the bicep, and also I'm rotating all the way back, so you get that full rotation. You will definitely feel a difference if this happens. So at the top, think about squeezing your pinky, rotate out as much as you can and try and hold that squeeze. I'm only holding for a split second, normally hold it a bit longer. As I said, these 12 rep sets are a bit new to me, so yeah, let me know if you think I'm cheating too much. If you've made it this far, 11 minutes into this video, then well done. Sorry for boring you, but there's not much left. I think it's my last set of bicep curls, and I actually supersetted these with some hanging knee raises. Don't normally do a lot of abs, but I thought why not? If I'm going to try and get leaner, then let me show something. My abs are, when the fat isn't there, they're usually quite good, but I don't do direct ab work too often because I just don't feel the need. Heavy deadlifts, heavy squats, they help me out enough. So yeah, that's the last of my bicep curls, and call these reverse curls. So they work forearms a little bit, your brachioradialis, which comes underneath the bicep. Lightweight, first set felt fine, second and third set my endurance just gave way a little bit, so I just try to concentrate the form. As you can see, let me know what you think. This was the end of the workout, but feeling pretty good. So yeah, don't have much to say, but hopefully I can get you guys some more videos, more workout videos, more information videos, updates, all that. This is a different angle. But comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give me some feedback, and let me know how your training's going. Get me on Facebook, Fabio Bonanno Fitness, Twitter, Abs by Fabs. Just yeah, I'm here to help you guys, and let's have some banter. So let me know what you think, and I'll leave you with the rest of the workout with some tunes in the background. Thanks guys.